what I'm saying. So let's start over. All right, dude. So you could cut that, okay?
Back again. Greatness is what we on the brink of.
My name is Shantae Lawrence. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. After high school, I moved to Florida. Um, Currently, I work for a credit card company where I handle financial remediation for people who served in the armed forces. And I'm a new mom.
Oh,
And yeah, I'm an animal lover. I love to travel.
okay. And so the main thing, like I expressed to you before, that interview is that this interview was about Juneteenth, and Northeast Winds wanted to kind of shed light, in a fun way on Juneteenth by sharing different perspectives and kind of bringing awareness to the day, what it means, and how moving forward how we could bring more awareness to it. So we decided to interview some of our friends and families and just ask them little perspective questions on what that day means. So first, my first question is, um, what did wait? I'll ask you this: when were you first aware of Juneteenth, as a holiday and the history behind it, if you know about
Yeah, well, first I knew. I mean, it was something we heard about like elementary school or whatever, but I never really remembered. I didn't really remember it like a national holiday until it became like a thing on social media.
it? Oh, okay, that's good. So you knew about this since elementary school.
I remember briefly going over it in elementary school, but it wasn't something that stood out to me. Like, like how we have Black History Month, um, Women's History Month, things like that. But I didn't remember like the date, like
Right,
what it commemorates.
right. And July 4th, like July 4th.
Right, like July 4th.
What does Juneteenth mean to you?
To me, it just means like it's like a celebration of the emancipation of like our enslaved people.
Right. Okay. Um, what are your thoughts on New York making it a state holiday?
New York made it a state holiday, but my company also made it a holiday for us as well. Um,
Okay,
and I'm glad. I
good.
feel like to get that acknowledgement is huge. We as a community have always been like they always downplayed our history, and I just feel like to be celebrated globally, nationally, or even in the smallest aspects is like a great thing for us. Like now our voices are being heard. People are actually recognizing, our influence, our culture.
Yes. Unlike you, I have to share this. Unlike you, I only heard about Juneteenth maybe in high school and onward because my friend is very, um, pro like African American culture, and it was through her and her, education, like, and her just sharing her knowledge that I learned about Juneteenth. So to say that you heard about it in elementary,
Right.
that's
I
really
had a teacher that was like that. I
okay.
remember her name, my second grade teacher, Miss Sherman. She was
Okay.
so pro black, pro everything. Like even Kwanzaa, that's when I learned about Kwanzaa. My mom never taught me about like Kwanzaa and things like that. And that's when I heard about it.
Right.
So it wasn't like something that was taught in the curriculum, but I had a teacher that was very influential. Yes.
That's excellent. Other question that I wanted to ask you is, will you participate, or how do you see yourself participating in the awareness of Juneteenth?
I never really thought about it. Just like any other holiday, like I embrace, I feel like, um, if there's something going on, a family function, a barbecue, I think it should be something that we should do. Because I mean, we've been celebrating the 4th of July for decades, for all
Mhm.
our lives, and like Labor Day and things like that. I feel like it needs to be celebrated as well.
Yes. I think that, well, I can share this answer with you. Just you deciding to say yes, you will come on this platform and kind of share your perspective is also helping to raise awareness so people feel more comfortable saying, I didn't learn about that, or I don't know about that. and not feel ashamed about, ourselves being people of color, and and raise awareness, and make people, go investigate or do their due diligence, and try to figure out the history behind that, and why it was never brought to light. So that was it. Thank you for participating. And thank you for your input and your insight. And I know that this interview will help raise awareness like we want to. So thank you for, you know, helping Northeast Winds make that happen.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
Yes. Bye bye.
Bye.